Hey everybody, what is up? My name is Movie Driven and welcome back to a brand new movie review. And today we are going to review Prom Night. And as you guys might think, some of you classic people out there, no, we're not going to review the old original Prom Night. And in case you guys have heard about the film, you should know that this Prom Night that I'm going to review is the Prom Night back in 2008. So I'm just gonna have to say this is the remake version. And yes, there is a remake version, which is this one, and there's also an original version back in 1970 or 80. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing 1970, around that. So that's where we're actually going. We're actually going to 2008, so we're going to review that movie. I have not seen the original movie, so don't compare me. Just don't look at me as a reviewer who's going to compare both movies. I'm thinking, I've read the plot for the original film, and let me just tell you, the plot for the original film is not that great as this one. So let's get into review of Prom Night. So I advise you guys, if you like Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton just acting and bringing it up together in one movie, you basically have the perfect movie for you. It is Prom Night, and let me just tell you why I'm mentioning Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan, because they're not that great actors. So here's my review. This film is made for the type of people who don't need much suspense or plot to want to see this. Possibly its good points lie in its soundtrack and the social humor. Ideally, the film is a date movie for anyone under 20. So basically, if you want to take your girlfriend, if you guys want to see a movie together, go ahead and watch this movie. It's a perfect make-out movie because I don't think you guys are going to like this movie that much. The main character is a plastic as Barbie, and you just won't want to see this film unless you could sit through Clueless. The plot itself has some gaping holes and some bad cinematography, including some very 80s stuttering slash scenes. I mean, seriously, it's just bad. As in any teen slasher, there is a creepy looking bad guy except in Prom Night. You might be offended as he isn't actually that bad. Adding more conclusion that if you haven't got the Blondie cheerleader mind, set this film will be through and investigate seriously. So my overall opinion about this film, let me just give you the grade, guys. I actually thought this film was okay, so I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Now my review is basically gonna sound like this movie is absolutely terrible, but keep in mind, guys, I actually thought the movie was okay. I gave it a 5 out of 10. So, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not that good either. So, it's a good-bad relationship. I mean, there's barely people who love this film. There's always people who hate this film. And I can agree with them if they absolutely hate this film. But I can also agree with them if they absolutely love the film. And I've barely seen anyone liking this film. I go into the International Movie Database, and there's barely any reviewers out there who actually like this film. So let me just tell you. I'm actually very curious. No, I'm not that very curious. I mean, there's probably some people, you guys, who haven't seen the film. There's probably some other people, you guys as well, who has seen the film. And I'm not curious because I think I know the correct answer. You guys probably don't like this film. Now keep in mind, some of my review is going to sound like it is a mixed review. It's like some of you guys are going to think, oh, I love this movie. Oh, I hated this movie. I thought it was okay. So it's a 50-50. So, you know, it's best of both worlds, I guess. I hate that line. I know. But it's true. Best of world. But best of both worlds. That's what I think. Now, some of the acting, not all the actors have bad acting. Like Brittany Snow, who plays the main character in this film, she plays Donna. She was kind of a bad actor. I mean, yeah, she was kind of a bad actor. But the detective, the cop, you know, the black guy, he was actually a really good actor. I thought he was pretty badass. He was awesome in this film. I actually liked that character a lot. He was my favorite by far. I mean, seriously, he had no bad acting. I think he was the best actor out of all of them. But there's some scenes where this murderer, it's so typical and so cheesy. It's like, first you can see him walking through the hallway and it's just coming after you, and when you turn around, he's suddenly there in the next corner. It's like, are you teleporting or what? But, you know, there's no there's no signs of people saying that he's a teleporter, that he has mutant powers or anything. That's definitely not the plot. He's just a crazy person who got out of prison, who's going to kill people. That's basically the plot. I mean, I've been writing the plot down in the description down below, so you can check it out yourself. But yeah, that's it for my review, guys. I mean, check out the plot yourself, and it's in the description. There's no way that he can actually go from the one way and then over to the another so he can kill. That's just way too stupid. It's not trustworthy at all. But, you know, the movie kind of kept me awake. It didn't make me fall asleep, but, you know, there were some parts that actually was bad and stuff, and some parts that were good. But yeah, bye guys. Take care.